Good morning, students. Welcome to our online PHA class. Dear students, already we have completed the first class in the previous classes regarding disability and types of disability. Okay, we are in chapter 4, that is physical education and sports for CWSN, that means children with special needs. So, in the previous class, we had discussed about disability and types of disability. Here in this class, we will discuss about disorder and types of disorder. Understand? So let us to see how many types of disorder are there. Okay. So here the meaning of disorder, it is given. Disorder is usually used for mental disabilities. It disturbs the health of an individual and reduce his efficiency. Understand? So let us to know about disorder. Disorder can be structural and functional. Understand? In structural disorder, the structure gets disturbed or the posture gets deformed. Due to this, that may affect the movement or overall function of the body. Understand? The structural disorder that get harmed to the body of an individual. But in case of functional disorder, it may be due to high secretion of some chemicals in the body. These effects of this disorder can be seen in the functional disabilities in behavior, speech, understanding, responding, reaction time, body coordination, like this. Understand? These are called functional disorder. Okay? So the people may look normal but the functioning will be disturbed. This is disorder, about disorder. Now we will discuss about types of disorder. What are the types? The types of disorder is given. First one is ADHD. Understand? ADHD means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Second one is SPD, that is sensory processing disorder. Third one is ODD, oppositional deficient disorder. Next one ASD, autism spectrum disorder. And last one is OCD, that is obsessive compulsive disorder. Understand? So these are the 5 types of disorder. One by one we will know about that. So let us to know about first one, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Understand? Here about ADHD, the details is given, the symptoms and causes is given, and ADHD, that is a behavioral disorder. It is characterized by inactiveness, hyperactivity and impulsiveness. Understand? Let us to discuss about that. This disorder is more common in males than females. If timely treatment is not undertaken, then it might lead to severe diseases, severe consequences. Understand? This type of disorder can be managed by counseling, behavior therapy. Understand? Change in lifestyle and medical treatment. These are the main points about this ADHD. Understand? Then look at the symptoms. What are the symptoms are given? The first one is tendency to forget things easily. The second one is flickering mind and tendency to get distracted easily. The third one is tendency not to sit quietly and become restless. The fourth one, difficulty in following instructions. Next one, difficulty in learning something new. And at last, tendency to throw things at time and be very violent and create nuisance. Understand? These are the symptoms of ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Then causes. So many causes are given. The first cause is genetic problem. Second one is brain injury. Third one is low birth weight. And fourth one is improper care. These are the causes of this type of disorder. Then we learn about second disorder, that is SPD, sensory processing disorder. Understand? Let us see about SPD. This is a neurological disorder in which sensory information is not expressed properly. Understand? So, the brain has difficulty in receiving and responding to information that comes in through the senses. Understand? The brain has difficulty in receiving and responding to information that comes in through the senses. And that type of disorder affects children have difficulty in activities like reading a book, riding a bicycle, where accurate processing or sensation is required. Sensory processing disorder may affect a sense such as touch, sight, taste, or movement. This type of disorder that can be managed by occupational therapy and sensory stimulation by changing lifestyle. Understand? This is all about the SPD, sensory processing disorder, and the symptoms is given. First symptoms is poor coordination and body balance. Second one is oversensitivity to sound. And third one is tendency not to respond to extreme heat, cold, or pain. Okay, and the causes also given: genetic cause, environmental factors, physical cause, low birth weight. Understand? So these are the causes of SPD. Then we will learn the third one, that is ASD. Understand? The third one, that is ASD, means autism spectrum disorder. So let us see. This is a complex developmental disorder that affect the normal brain development. Understand? Autism spectrum disorder refers to a range of difficulties child face. These includes difficulty in communication, interaction with people, and repetitive behavior like touching the same objects repeatedly. This disorder can be reduced to some extent by meditation and behavioral therapy. Understand? This is about ASD and the symptoms also given. The symptoms are they avoid eye contact and prefer to be alone. Repeat same activity again and again. They are very sensitive to taste, smell, and sound. They have difficulties in expressing their needs and emotion. Then the causes are first one is genetic factor, second one is environmental factor, third one is brain development. So this is about ASD. Understand? Next one disorder is ODD. Understand? ODD means oppositional defiant disorder. Okay? So this is one of the most common mental health disorders found in children. Understand? ODD affects child, opposes others, become angry and irritable and argues for everything. Such children display angry outbursts and have what? They have more angry and have hard times in controlling their aggression. The parents continuously and especially when they are hungry, under stress and tired. They have low self esteem and difficulty in mingling with others. This type of disorder can be managed by counseling, family therapy, social skill training, and medical treatment also. Understand? This is about ODD and the symptoms also given. The symptoms are frequent outburst of anger, refusal to comply with request, act in a way to another others, tendency to blame others, and revengeful attitude. These are the symptoms and the causes are genetic factor, physical factor, social factor and psychological factor. Understand? These are the symptoms and causes of ODD. And at last we learn about OCD. OCD means obsessive compulsive disorder. This is one type of disorder. Understand? You see, this is a mental disorder that brings repeated unwanted thoughts. That means it occurs when an individual gets caught in a cycle of obsessions and conclusions. For example, a person may fear that he is contaminated by germs in hand, so he washes his hand again and again. Repeatedly, due to his fearness, he washes his hand again and again. This type of disorder can be managed by counseling or meditation. Understand? So, in this type of disorder, due to fearness, the person can do the works again and again. Understand? The symptoms are inability to take the things repeatedly, inability to focus on specific matters, considering their own thoughts to be unpleasant, and the causes are inherited genetically, stressful situation, sudden loss of something, someone dear. Understand? These are the symptoms and causes of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Understand? So these are the 5 types of disorder that we discussed in this period. Understand? So next period we will learn more. This is all about your disorder and types of disorder. Okay students, I hope you must learn it nicely and be benefited. Okay, have a nice day.